Good morning, children. In our last class, we have discussed what is biosphere, what is atmosphere, and weather, then climate. With that, we have also discussed about the composition of air. Today, we are going to discuss atmospheric layers and about solar radiation. Atmospheric layers. We know that the gravitational force increases near the earth and decreases as we go higher. It will decreases as we go higher. So the gravitational force increase near the earth and decreases as we go higher. As a result, the density of air also differs and can be found in 5 layers. So the density of air also differs and it can be found in the 5 layers of atmosphere. They are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. So what are the 5 layers, children? Troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Here, all the weather changes occur in the troposphere. So, the weather changes will occur in the layer called troposphere. And the study of weather is called meteorology. The study of the weather is called meteorology. So, the weather changes will occur in the layer called troposphere. The study of the weather is called meteorology. Here, the word climate is derived from the Greek word called clima. So, the word climate is derived from the Greek word that is called clima. Okay, children. So, in the atmosphere, totally we have 5 layers. From that 5 layers, we can know that the density of air also differs. The 5 layers are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. So the weather changes will occur in which layer, children? Troposphere. So the study of the weather is called meteorology. The climate is the word derived from the Greek word called clima. Here, children, in page number 174, you can find the picture of the atmospheric layers. So, I have told you already there are 5 layers where we can find the difference of the density of air. So, here the atmospheric layers, they are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and finally exosphere. So, what is troposphere, children? This is the lowest region of atmosphere. This is the lowest region of atmosphere. It is extending from the Earth's surface to the height of about 6 to 10 kilometer. From Earth, it is 6 to 10 kilometers and also it is the lower boundary of stratosphere. So, troposphere is the lowest region of atmosphere. It is the lowest region of atmosphere and the lower boundary of stratosphere. From Earth, troposphere is about 6 to 10 kilometers height. Then, stratosphere. So, stratosphere is the layer above troposphere. It is the layer above troposphere and it is extending about 50 kilometer from the earth. Troposphere is about 6 to 10 kilometer and stratosphere is about 50 kilometer from the earth's surface and it is the lower surface of mesosphere. So stratosphere is the lower surface of mesosphere. And what is mesosphere, children? It is the layer above stratosphere and meso means the middle. Okay, meso means middle. This is the middle layer in which the gases are all mixed up. In this layer, all the gases will mixed up. Okay, children, this is about to 80 kilometers height from the Earth's surface. So, mesosphere is about 80 kilometers height from the Earth. So, troposphere is the lowest layer, lowest region. This is the boundary of stratosphere. So, stratosphere, this is the layer above stratosphere and the lower above, the lower of mesosphere. Okay, children. So, meso means the middle. So, mesosphere is the middle layer in which all the gases are mixed up. Then, thermosphere. It is the layer above the mesosphere. It extends from 90 kilometer to between 500 to 1100 kilometers. It is extend from 90 kilometer to between 500 to 1100 kilometers from the Earth's surface. So, troposphere is 6 to 10 kilometers. Stratosphere is the height about 50 kilometers. Mesosphere is the height about between 50 to 80 kilometers. Thermosphere is from 90 to between 500 to 1100 kilometer height from the Earth's surface. And finally, exosphere. It is the outermost layer of atmosphere. It is the outermost layer and it is extending of thousands of kilometers into space. It is extending thousands of kilometers into space, not from the Earth, children, into the space. So, exosphere is the outermost layer extending thousands of kilometers into the space. So, these are the 5 layers of atmospheric. These are called as atmospheric layers: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Okay, children. Here, the World Meteorological Day is on March 23rd and World Ozone Day is on September 16. Okay, children. So, the World Meteorological Day is on March 23rd and World Ozone Day is on September 16th. Here, they have given the units used to measure the temperature. They are Fahrenheit, Celsius and Kelvin. So, Fahrenheit, Celsius and Kelvin, these are the units used to measure the temperature. So, what are the units used to measure the temperature, children? Fahrenheit, Celsius and Kelvin. Here, the activity they have given, write the significance of the following gases. You have to write the significance, the importance of the following gases here. This is your homework. Then solar radiation. The sun is the only source of light to all the planets in the solar system. So, which is the only source of light, children, to all the planets? The sun. The sun is the only source of light to all the planets in the solar system. Here, the land, water and air in our planets receives heat from the sun. So, the land, water and air in our planets receives the heat from the sun. The earth receives heat energy from the sun in the form of radiation. The planet Earth receives heat energy from the sun in the form of radiation. It is called solar radiation. So, what is solar radiation, children? The earth receives the heat energy in the form of radiation from the sun. It is called solar radiation. Here they have given the greenhouse effect, children. So the sunlight is falling on the earth and it is reflected. So the sunlight is falling on the earth and it is reflected. Here carbon dioxide and the other gases in the atmosphere trap heat and keeping the earth warm. So the gases are trapping the heat from the sun and keeping the earth warm. Okay, children. So what is solar radiation? The earth receives the heat energy from the sun in the form of radiation. It is called solar radiation. Here, what is greenhouse effect? The sunlight is falling on the earth is reflected. The sunlight which is falling on the earth is reflected. Those are trapping by the gases and those gases are keeping the earth warm. Okay, children, remaining we'll see in our next class. Thank you all.